ground with this catch should be level 60 agility. Very nice. We can now use the stepping stone within the tombs of a masket, which is not going to be anytime soon. But 60 agility. Anyways, good evening, good afternoon, YouTube. It's your boy Risky, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And welcome back to episode number 10 of the Ultimate Iron Man series. We just got level 60 agility. We're about to get level 70 fishing. This episode, we have a lot of questing to do and a lot of plans, and the thieving grind will begin. And hopefully, I can get 91 thieving this episode, so I can move on. That is actually going to be the goal. But we did just get 60 agility. I have a lot of questing to do. Not today, because I'm going to get a bunch of more feathers after I finish these. And I'm going to stay here for a little bit, so I can go play some COD right now. So, yeah, there's a 60 agility. We're about to get 70 fishing, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. We have a lot of questing to do this episode, so a lot of very important quests. We're going to get Zora storage. We're going to get Rogue outfit. We're going to get Gertrude's cat done, because we haven't done that yet. We might actually do that soon while we're fishing, while we're sitting here on the fishing grind. But I'm not on my PC, but there is level 70 fishing. I don't know if you can hear me because I don't have my mic plugged in to know for sure, but there is 70 fishing. Alright, so we still have 70, almost 71 fishing, and we do have 2 beginner caskets. I'm going to stop here for a little bit so I can go gather some minnows and do Gertrude's cat. So we're going to go collect some minnows real quick for stackable food for my cat. So what can we get from these 2 beginners? I did have 3, but I accidentally opened one while I was playing Call of Duty because I was dropping my fish and I was doing this and I accidentally opened the beginner clue. It was just 6 law runes, it was 8 law runes or something like that. 6 or 8 law runes, which that's literally all it was, which was actually pretty nice since at the time I only had like 3 law runes, so I really needed those law runes. So it ended up working out really well that it was just law runes. So that's all that one was. But we have 2 left. What can we get from them? Boom. Trash. Boom. All right, and here is Gertrude's cat done. What color kitten do I get? I think white one is the rare one. Got a brown. Is that a brown one? Sorry, that's my phone. Got a brown one. I think that's one of the common ones. But anyways, Gertrude's cat done. We got a kitten and some cooking XP. And I am aware last clip I said minnows. I meant karambwanji. I don't know, minnows just seemed easier to say. This is stackable food, so that's why I held off on getting Gertrude's cat done so I can have food for the cat. And this is stackable food. You just use it on them. And it uses 1. So we got 3 hours left. This should be good enough. It was actually just a few minutes to get this, so it was pretty fast. But, oh, that was the end of the quest. I was watching YouTube, just mindlessly doing this quest, and there's the golem completed. So we can go ahead and check that off our list. 1k crafting, 1k thieving, and 1 quest points, which is pretty nice. So while we were walking, doing this quest, we got our black piece and a silver bar. These 2 we need for Shadow of the Storm, so we're going to go ahead and start Shadow of the Storm. And that is Agrithnar slain, easy flicking. It went pretty well with melee. Magic was pretty much useless here. But of course we're going to use this on ranged, because why not? That got us from 13 to 29 range, which is really awesome. We need level 30, so we need 1 more level for animal magnetism. This is what I'm loving about this game mode, because I never would have found this out otherwise. So for the dark light, with 2 teak planks in the quest hall where you store the glory, that room, there is a sword space. At 42 construction, you can actually store the dark light, and you can actually remove it to get the dark light back, but it's not storing the dark light, it's just mounting it on your wall, so it's kind of like a storage, which it's really cool. What's this map piece? Medium map, large map. I don't know what map it's talking about, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And I don't know what you can do upstairs either. I might try and do some more stuff with the house with this account, because it's pretty cool. It's really interesting, nonetheless. But yeah, there is my dark light stored. Let's go get us a dueling ring back and figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to build some stuff, though, first. I'm going to build a menagerie. Outdoors, of course. Can I do that one? I think that's good. Yeah, so here's a menagerie. We gotta obviously build the thing first. So we can do actually this one. I don't know where to get a magic stone, but cool. Um, yeah, so there's a menagerie for whenever our cat is grown. But we're gonna go figure out what we want to do now, and I'll see you guys when we figure something out. And we have 377k left. When I start my thieving grind, I'm gonna obviously have money for that. So I'm probably gonna spend this money to build the portal nexus because I really do need that, and it's gonna be really useful later. So I don't have a bunch of rooms just for teleports, and I'm gonna have that right next to the treasure room. So that'll be maybe. I don't think I can actually. I don't think the portal. I think the portal nexus only has one room or one door leading in. I might not be able to do that. Anyways, we'll figure out later. But I'm gonna go figure out what quest I want to do now. So I'll catch you guys in a second. All right, and this is about to be underground pass completed. After I talk to King Lathis, I just want to let you all know this quest was a lot faster than I remember. I could have just gotten lucky, but just in case, it is because of my stats. I do have 60 agility and 53 thieving. It is totally worth to get 60 plus agility before doing this. And I worked full graceful the whole time while firebolting, and it worked out pretty well. I kept pretty much negative kilograms the entire time, so that's also probably helped a lot. That's a cool looking effect on that bow. That probably helped out a lot though. I didn't have to have any extra food. I have too much food actually. I only came in with like 3 karambwans because I had to eat and stuff to have space. But aside from that, I didn't have to tally out not but one time because I forgot the arrows at the beginning. But that's literally all I had to tally out for. But this was super fast, super easy. Let's finish this quest. Eat a food just in case he gives me something. 5 quest points, giving me 130 quest points. Sorry, indigestion. 3k agility and 3k attack, which is nice. And I can now wield the Iban staff after I get 50 attack. Can I wield it because I have 54 attack? Boosting doesn't work. But there is also a permanent slot to the bag, which I do have room in the looting bag to throw it in, so I'm probably going to do that. Okay, that was lag. Anyways, I got the freaking agility potion and my dimensions are messed up on my recording software. What the heck, man? What the heck? What the heck? Alright, yo, I just got the agility potion from this quest. That is actually insane. I actually need that too for another quest. So I'm gonna figure out what quest that is. Chocolate cake is for Iglorin's little helper. Or sorry, for a tale of two cats. I need to figure out what this is for. I forgot what it was for, but that's actually pretty freaking insane. And that is Icklarin's Little Helper done for 2 quest points, 4.5k thieving, 4k agility, and 4k woodcutting XP. And now we get a Cat Speak amulet, which is pretty cool. We have 132 quest points, so we can now mark Icklarin's Little Helper off our list. We now have to do A Tale of Two Cats, and we added Tybor One-Eye Village to the list because that is what the agility potion is for. And obviously we don't have the space to store it, so we're obviously going to do the quest to get it out of our inventory. What is this? Oh, contact. We do actually want to do that quest, but not right now. We do have the Cat Speak amulet though. I'm going to see what quest we need for that so we can also drop it. So we are going to do the quest where we need a Cat Speak amulet. So a lot of questing to do, just quest after quest after quest. Let's do it. And there is level 51 magic, so we can now use the teleport to Ardoin spell. Nice. Alright, so we had just built the menagerie, the teak menagerie, so we can store our cat in there to get rid of that inventory spot. But I was building the menagerie and I saw this pet feeder, and for the aesthetic, I really wanted to build it. So I got us some milk and 3 oak and teak planks, and we're gonna go ahead and build the pet feeder just to have that cool looking thing. And we want to have them the same, so we are also, oh wait, oh, I have to remove it. We wanted them to be the same look, so we are going to also do the teak one for that, which, I mean, that's pretty cool actually. So I'm glad I did that. Oh, a scratching post. I need that for the cat. A rope, limestone brick. This is so freaking awesome. I love this. And a pet list space. A habitat space, papyrus, so I can get that easily. This is so cool, man. I love construction so much. But anyways, there's the pet feeder and the menagerie. We built the teak menagerie. I'm not sure how many pets this can hold because it doesn't tell me right here, but it can hold pretty good amounts. So we don't have any on this account anyway, unfortunately, even with 99 fire making. Got it on my group Hardcore Iron Man, but whatever. Alright, and this should be the end of Tybor One Eye Trio. We get 5k fishing, cooking, and 2.5k attack and strength XP for 2 quest points. Do we get any levels though? Do we get any levels? No, we do not. Alright, well, there's Type 1 I Trio done. We can now get rid of a lot of this stuff and we can move on. Alright, so I actually do want to let you all know that for this quest you do need an iron spear. So I just want to let you all know how I got it. I couldn't make it because you need the barbarian training, and you can only do that after completing this quest, which you need the spear for this quest. It doesn't really make any sense to me, but so what I did to get it was I just went over here to this glider and killed these joggers. They drop it out of 1 out of 32. I got it on actually 9 kills, so I got pretty lucky with it, but it is a 1 out of 32 if you want to go for that there. If you know a better method, you can let me know in the comments down below, but that's just how I did it. I could not figure out how to get it. And the spear stall over here to get the spear is... You also needed to complete the Type 1 Eye Trio quest, which you need the spear for the quest, but you have to do the quest to unlock. I don't get it. It's just weird, but that's how I got it, was killing Jokers. So, and there is a Tale of Two Cats completed for 2 quest points and a mystery present, which gives us cat toys and XP lamps, or a mouse toy, which we just really don't want, and antique lamps, which we have to be level 30 to use, which I'm probably going to try and get level 30 real fast because I'm very close for Herblore, but we'll see what we're going to do. But yeah, there is a Tale of Two Cats completed. Alright, so I decided to just use the lamps on smithing. We got from 33 to 35, almost 36 smithing. I was reading on it, and I think because you can't bank them, you actually lose them on death. I think that's what I read. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know in the comments, but I think I lose it on death if I don't use it and I die with it, so I'm not going to do it, I guess, but I will try and get my Herblore to 30 though, so I can use every XP lamp from here on out on Herblore, because it's really important and I really want to use it on Herblore, but I need level 30, so I'm going to really try and get level 30 real quick. Alright, so from cutting my emeralds, cutting them, selling them to Martin, and my diamonds, cutting them, selling them to Martin, along with my maple longbows. I fletched all those into maple longbows, sold those to Martin, and I just fletched all my U logs into U short bows because I don't have 70 fletching yet, into U short bows, and I'm selling all those to Martin, and that got me to nearly 330k, which I have all my money in the coffer at NMZ. So this is insane. This is gonna put me back up to like 600k, over 600k. That's actually really nice. And there is level 30 Herblore. We can now make defense potions and we can clean toad flags. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we got 60 more Harlanders to do. If you don't know, I'm just unnoting my Harlanders. I took off my armor to have 6 spots free. Then I unnoted my Harlanders, I cleaned them, put back on my armor, unnoted my vials of water to combine them like this. So the inventory looked like this. And then while I'm combining them, I'm running over to this guy named Hudo. He sells chocolate dust. Get that out and run back over while I'm combining those. And when I get to the bank, I unnote my Harlanders, clean them, drop these, take these out. You know, it's a process, but we're getting there. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. You know, it's a work in progress, okay? Still new to this UIM stuff, but it's pretty fun. Alright, with that, that is Regicide done. Should be done anyway after this conversation. Yep, there is Regicide completed. 3 quest points, 13.7k agility, 15k coins. And we do get an agility level. 61 agility. We can now use the chain and the Slayer Tower. That is Regicide done though. So that allows us to use the Zulrah suicide method And this is how much coins we have in the coffer. 337k, and we made 335k from doing what we did with our gyms and all that good stuff. So we actually it was 337 I think I made, but cuz I had to spend some money maybe. And we pretty much made the exact amount we already have in the coffer, which is pretty cool. But this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to store all my money in there, drop that little bit of coins, and I'm going to withdraw 4k. And I'm going to run over here to the charter ship at this port and go to Port Tyrus and go to Zora. So we're going to suicide like this. So we have all of this stuff right here that we want to keep with us. And that's pretty much how it'll go out whenever we suicide and want to take our stuff out. Of course, whenever we get a rogue piece, we'll have to get our looting bag back, take all our stuff out, re-suicide and stuff like that. So it's definitely a long process, but that is the point of the game mode. So let's do it. Alright, so I am still going for the rogue's outfit, but I just wanted to let you all know how I am doing it because I got a piece, I got the mask, and I dropped it and went back in and like sped running. Like I was super fast. And the way they have it set up now, you just click and you run past through so many traps rather than following the line like before. They've updated this plugin so much that it's so much faster now. But even with that, without 80 agility taking the long route, it was not enough time to get my mask back. So it did despawn, but I did get it again. So I think I found a workaround. I'm still trying it out. I went to my Nightmare Zone coffer. I drew out 6k. I used 5k to make my house into Taverley. With the new update, or it's not new, but with the update of RuneScape, you can actually store separate items rather than having the full set of something. The thing about it is I can store my pieces, right? I have the mask in here. I can store it, but I can't take it out because I need to have the full set to take it out. So I can store it, I just can't use it until I get the whole thing, which is actually really nice because I can store it in here, leave through Taverley. Also, I drew 6k, 5k to move the house to Taverley, I forgot to mention. And then the extra 1k, I went to Ali Morsane and Alcarid, and I bought house teleport runes so I can get in here. Leave the house, and I go back over here to Berthorpe to drop the extra coins. Go back to Berthorpe, go back, and I'm just going to walk back so I can keep my run energy at full. And then I'm going to go grab a piece, walk back over here, store it, walk back. And it's more walking, but at least I don't have to re-suicide. That's my only thing. So this is the other workaround I thought of because I can't just drop it and go back in. Sorry for the long clip, but this, I just figured y'all would want to know if you're doing an Ultimate Iron Man and you wanted to figure out how to do it because dropping it didn't work for me. I literally sped run that crap. Like it was super fast, I thought, but my piece still ended up despawning. So that's just the way I'm gonna do it, so I can know for sure that it's not going to despawn. So that's just how I'm doing it. Let's finish off this rogue piece, and sorry for the long clip. All right, here is the last piece of rogue equipment for the gloves. It is what I need. Yeah, the gloves is what I need. This method did work out really well. I didn't have to suicide leave or nothing, but we now have full rogue outfit, which I did it over a span of a day or something over time because I was playing Fortnite in between. Don't ask, don't question it, don't just don't say nothing. Rogue outfit has been accomplished. We are done. And we can now just store the set in the house and we can take it out as you just seen. So that is able to be done whenever we want. But we are going to go ahead and use this and we are going to get our teleport stuff from the Zora storage. And we are going to start our thieving grind. And there is level 60 thieving. This is insane. I've gotten like 3 levels in the past hour. In the morning, it's almost 5 a.m. The past hour, I've gotten 3 thieving levels. This is incredibly fast. I'm at 92k XP an hour. Let me go ahead and pause this because I gotta go grab some wines. 92k XP an hour. All right, with this pickpocket here, there we go. There is level 65 thieving. We can now steal from the Menafite thugs, which is over here so much closer to the wines than these bandits are, which is really nice. So this is probably going to speed up tenfold. So level 65 thieving, we are back on this account, and I'm not going to explain that now because episode 10 is already way too long. We are back on this account. We got 65 thieving. We're going to continue the grind to 91, I think I was going for. So let's go ahead and start with Menafight Thugs, which is going to boost my cash stack a lot. So let's get it. And there is level 69 thieving. Teehee. And here it's about to be a pretty big level of thieving. Level 70 thieving we just hit. Finally, we're back on this game. We're back on the grind. Let me tell you all something. I want to wish you all my deepest apologies for quitting this series for a time. A lot has happened since then. I have moved houses. I have gone through a bunch, and now I am in debts for school. I no longer go to the school because, well, I wanted to focus on other things, but I still have to pay, so, gotta owe that. But a lot has went on since I last recorded this series. I am back on the grind of it, and I'm so excited to bring you all more videos on it and start grinding this account again. So right now we are working on our thieving goals, so a bunch of thieving levels soon to come, hopefully. But regardless, I have moved houses. I have gotten a new monitor. I'm getting a new PC. Just a lot of things have happened. I moved closer to work. Also, the fire alarm chirping is gone. If you couldn't tell already, I am so excited about that. I have gotten nothing but comments about the fire alarm telling me to change the batteries, even though that did not work on my other house. I'm glad that's gone now. Anyways, we're back on the account. Level 70 thieving. Let's continue the grind, and I am glad to be back. And I am very sorry that I stopped recording this account. I was doing great on it, and I want to get back in the swing of things, so I apologize once again. Let's get back on the grind. Just over here being crashed at my thieving spot. Got two people over here. Freaking probably bots, because every time the thug gets messed up, they just run away and hop or whatever. We just got level 33 Herblore off a genie that spawned, so that's pretty nice. We can now make defense mixes. We're 73 right now. Getting pretty good XP. We're getting about 328k an hour, or no, 124k an hour. We've already gained 328k in less than an hour, so that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna literally show what I did to get these people out of my spots because I just got crashed again. I could do it with him here until I run out of inventory space or something. It's not too bad, but it does kind of mess up the flow. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just report him because I'm pretty sure it's a bot. And this is how I'm going to get rid of him. It was funny too because there was two people here last time and I did this, and whenever I brought this guy in there, they both just kind of just scurried away and logged out or hopped or whatever they did. It was so funny. See if it happens again though. Because you can't knock him out with another person watching. Yep, there he goes. Nope. Bye. And there he goes. It's so funny, bro. I love it, bro. It's so entertaining. All right. And with this pickpocket here, that is level 75 thieving. That's insane, man. I got 70 yesterday, and I'm already at 75. And by yesterday, it's still technically, well, no. It would technically be yesterday. It's 5 a.m. right now. So from 3 a.m., 5 a.m., I went from 72 to 75 thieving, which is pretty crazy. I gained 3 levels in 2 hours. It's pretty wild. I've gained 520k in those 2 hours XP, which is freaking nuts, dude. But yeah, there's level 75 thieving. We're getting closer to our goal of 91. Not gonna lie, I got this level freaking a minute ago. I freaking missed it. I was literally just watching YouTube just mindlessly doing this. I'm literally at 134k XP an hour, so it's, normally I'm at like 200, so I'm just kind of AFKing this in a way. But I did miss the level because I literally had to pause my video and open OBS, and then when I opened OBS had an update, so I had to update it real quick just so I can record this clip. But there is level 80 thieving. I missed the level, I apologize. 80 thieving though, let's go. We only need 11 more levels to go. We're getting there. Oh, because I'm only recording every every 5 levels. But level 85 thieving, I'm actually going dummy crazy, bro. Like, let me pause my tracker real quick. This is actually legit. Like, I have actually gained 518k XP today. It is currently 11:40 p.m. I get off work at 2:30 and I played for like 30 minutes. I kind of fell asleep in my bed at like 3:30 or 4 and I slept until 9:30. So I got up at 9:30 p.m. and I have been doing this ever since. I do go to work at 5 a.m. so I'm going to be staying up until then so I can go to work and probably go to sleep again to wake up this early just to play, because I'm getting a lot of XP and levels per day doing that, and I kind of want to finish this grind. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that, but it is pretty nice. Like, I'm feeling good about it. We have actually maintained the 210 to 215k XP an hour, so we have 339k XP to a level, and there is level 40 mining. Now we can mine gold, which we won't mine gold, and size 4 stars. There's level 40 mining. I know, you can see on screen, I'm still doing thieving. I just kind of want to do the medium Ardoin diaries so I can have plus 10% and thieving and arty, because I do want to go to knights for a little bit. I know Metafight Thugs is faster XP, but arty knights is more GP overall, even though it's more AFK and not as well. I mean, it's everything in RuneScape is repetitive, but Metafight Thugs is labeled as more repetitive than Arty Knights, because you gotta right click, knock out, then right click, or not right click. So right click, knock out, left click, pickpocket, and it's just more click intensive, and my wrist is killing me, and I kind of want to sit there in AFK and just thieve. So it's gonna be like just double the pickpockets I have to do, but it will be easier to just stand in one spot and just spam click rather than doing what I do. So I just wanted to do that just to switch it up. So I got to do the quest Enlightened Journey and start Watchtower, but I'm obviously just going to finish the quest because there's no point in just starting it and that's it. Watchtower I did need 40 mining for, so that is what we'll probably see what we need to do this. So there's 40 mining completed. Well, the message went away because, well, I'm AFK in this, but there is finally level 50 attack. We also got 40 hit points along the way, but there is level 50 attack. We can now do Enlightened Journey and Watchtower. We need to go get some strawberry seeds though somehow. I guess I'm just going to go to Master Farmer, but let's go get some strawberry seeds because I do have to plant those, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Oh, also, I just got total level of 1100, so 1100 total. Pretty cool. 21 million total XP, 1100 total. Pretty sick. All right, and I'm upon pulling this lever, and there's a freaking, nope, there it goes. That should be Watchtower completed for 15.2k magic XP, 4 quest points, and 5k coins. Pretty nice. That is also from level 51 to 53 magic, so pretty cool. Watchtower's done. We're still waiting on our willow tree to grow for Enlightened Journey, so I just decided to get this quest out of the way while I did that. So yeah, so I'm going to go try and get some strawberry seeds while I have food on me, and I'm gonna go ahead and plant those because I need those. So we're gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. I have to go to bed though, so I'm gonna do that later, probably in the morning or something. And with that is Enlightened Journey completed, which is the last thing we need to be able to complete my medium arty diaries. But we get 1 quest point, 4k fire making XP, which, as we know, I don't need. 3k farming XP, 2k crafting, 1.5k woodcutting XP, bringing us to a total of 144 quest points. We do get a farming level, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to start farming like crazy, probably after I finish thieving, because I should have been doing it while I was getting prepared for all that, but I wasn't. So we got to start farming grind, but yep, there is Enlightened Journey done. Let's go finish these diaries. All right, and with this pickpocket right here, there is 90 thieving at long last. Man, I just want this to be done with. Just one singular level to go. I have gained 500k XP so far today. So just about two and a half-ish more hours to go of this. I got up at 8:30 this morning. It is 11 a.m. So I've been doing this for a while already. I think I'm going to actually take a break so I can eat and rest my wrist a little bit because it's killing me. But level 90 thieving, just one more clip and one more level to go until we can finally end off this long episode from this grind. And then we can start another long grind right after. Yay. Alright, and with these pickpockets right here, that is level 91 thieving at long last. The grind for this is finally done. And if you don't know, the point of this was to, in the future, I need 2 Pharaoh Scepters, one for the house. I forgot what the other one was for, but one was for my house and one was just for me, I guess. But at long last, 91 thieving has been accomplished and finally completed. I am so excited to be done with this, but unfortunately, I think pretty soon, like very soon, we have another long grind to do, which is 90 smithing. After this clip, I am going to go jot down things I need to do before then, and I will show you all in the outro. But that is 91 smithing done finally. I know I was going to do the medium Arty diaries for Thieving Arty Nights. That ended up falling down because after doing the quests, I was looking through the diary and realized I needed a mithril grapple. I didn't know how to go about doing all that, so I just decided to stick through this. And when I show my loot over here, 37,802 thieves on Minified Thugs. I did almost 600 Arty Nights. Again, when I got level 90, I was wanting to just finish out the level at Arty Nights because it's a lot more AFK and simple and whatnot. But as I was doing it, I was like, Minified Thugs is so much faster XP. I didn't want to spend the extra amount of hours needed for the level on Arty Nights. I just wanted to get it done with, so I stuck with the Minified Thugs. I gained 4.5 mil doing so. The rest of the money is in the coffer and Nightmare Zone, but that is that. So yeah, 91 thieving has been completed. I'm excited this is completely done with for now, until I gotta do the pyramid. But the pyramid is a lot better, so I'm okay with that. 99 thieving will be from the pyramid, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so let's go get prepared to do the outro and set up for everything else we need. And 91 thieving is finally over. I'm excited. Let's go. Alright guys, that is going to do it for episode number 10 of the Ultimate Iron Man series. I was going to jot down things I wanted to do for next episode, but before my training smithing grind. But unfortunately, there's not really much we need to do before we start that grind. So as of right now, all we have doing the Shades of Morton quest, and that is only because I want to get rid of all these Terramins and I have in my looting bag. So I want to get that quest done so I can make all of these into Serum 207s, which is pretty good XP for early levels. And then we want to unlock Bones to Peaches, which I already have all the runes I need for doing that. I just gotta do the grind, which is like 5 hours, so not bad. Then we got to do the Family Crest quest for the Goldsmithing Gauntlets, of course. And then after that is the smithing grind. So just a couple things we got to do before the grind. But so this is really going to test whether or not I'm going to stick to this like I promised. I do plan to, so hopefully this grind won't take me nearly as long as the thieving one did. I'm praying it won't. And the smithing grind is supposed to net me some profit, so that'll be pretty nice. But regardless, that is all we really gotta do. And yeah, so that's going to be a wrap for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I am terribly sorry for quitting the series like I did. I do not plan to do that ever again to you guys. I want to keep this series going until I max this account or something. No promises on that though, but I do want to do everything I can on this account and eventually max, but I am not going to be doing that as quick as I can. I just want to have fun with the mode, Ultimate Iron Man mode, and just play the game. So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button to help me with the algorithm of YouTube and get these videos out there again. And that'll be all, guys. I will see you guys in the next episode. Leave a like, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.